Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Stannis here. I talk about finances and my personal journey to wealth. As you guys know, I have a portfolio worth over $100,000 in my Robinhood account, but I also have other assets, and those other assets that I'm talking about is actually crypto. I have quite a substantial amount in crypto. Today we're going to be going over that. I haven't really disclosed any of my crypto holdings before in my previous videos. That's due to some of the reasons later on in this video. But I think there's going to be some big changes in the future, so I might want to start talking about it right now, especially since crypto is really popular right now. For this video, we're going to be talking about how I actually got started in crypto, what I used to buy and sell, different brokerages I use, different things about what I find annoying about crypto in general. Obviously, the big loss that kind of jaded my attitude towards crypto in general. I'll also talk about some extra tips along the way, and at the end, we'll just talk about my total balance combined with all my portfolios all together and determine what I want to do with it later on. For on Coinbase, a lot of you guys might have been on Coinbase previously when you first started off your crypto journey, but this is where I initially started buying crypto, and what I would use is actually Coinbase Pro. And if you guys didn't know, Coinbase Pro actually had lower fees than the actual Coinbase, and that's what I would use. It was generally lower than other brokerages that were pretty mainstream. So that's what I would use to buy. I would use Coinbase Pro. It's not really a thing anymore. It's just Coinbase. But yeah, I started investing a little bit around like 2022, March 2022. And I was mostly invested into Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I didn't really start investing that much until like closer to this peak area right here. Once it dropped, of course, I continued to buy a little bit, but I didn't buy too much. And over the past like 2022, 2023, haven't really been buying too much into crypto due to the fact that I just wasn't really too interested into it, and I just was focusing a lot more into Robinhood, especially since I have less fear overall in the stock market than I do the crypto market. So currently what I have in Coinbase is 1,615 and 7 cents in Ethereum. I'm currently trading it out because I want to take it to my wallet, but that's what I currently have right now. And as you can tell, like I just recently became profitable again in this account. At the previous high, it was like April 10, 2022. It is now March 2nd, 2024, and we just passed that again. The whole entire time from like 2022 to 2023 has been horrible for crypto as far as making money, but it was a good time to put money into it. So the Gemini account has ballooned a lot. We started off around like 3,530 in March 23. The thing about the Gemini I don't really like is it doesn't show your whole entire portfolio over the all time. Okay, so we're currently at 10,000. Like in Gemini, I have all the holdings within Bitcoin. So currently I have $10,000 in Bitcoin and about 1,600 in Ethereum. All right, guys, also invest a lot into Cardano. And Cardano actually is one of my favorites cryptos to actually invest into. And this is one of the stocks that I invested a lot more into than any other crypto, Bitcoin being number one. But I do like Cardano more than Ethereum. And I currently have $5,398.79 worth of US dollars in Cardano. So yeah, the current price of Cardano is actually right now 73 cents, which is a lot higher than it was previously at. Still pretty low compared to what it was in 2021 or 2020. If we get close to $1 in Cardano, I'll be pretty happy. Actually, I'll be making some pretty decent amount of money. I think my average in Cardano is actually close to around 50 cents or 60 cents. So I am profitable with my holdings right now in Cardano, but I would like to actually make a lot more money, especially since I've been holding a lot more. So I actually go to my Trust wallet. I'll show you what I have in DOT. So yeah, I currently have $6,000 total within this wallet. Within DOT, I have $2,934, pretty substantial amount. DOT is also going up. It was pretty popular back in the day, and it's still within the top 20, which is nice to see. But as you can see, this was like close to $50 and $20 back in the day. I'm currently down on this crypto, but hey, the rest of the market's going up. I don't see why Polkadot won't go up either. But yeah, it's still nice to see that Cardano is still pretty up there with everything else. Of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the top dogs. But another thing I like to look at, as you guys know, I look at the fear and greed index for stocks in general. but I also like it for crypto as well. I would say it's pretty obvious that right now it's pretty greedy, especially since the crypto market hasn't gone up in like a whole entire year, and now it's starting to get close to all-time highs again. So of course it's going to bring a lot of excitement. I also have $2,907 in Ethereum within this Trust wallet, and I have $117 in Solana. Alright guys, now that we went over my holdings in crypto, now it's time for me to tell you my biggest loss in my investing career, which happens to deal with Gemini Earned. And if you don't know what happened at Gemini Earned, a quick summary is that Gemini failed to conduct a due diligence on an unregulated third party, later accused of massive fraud, harming Earned customers who were suddenly unable to access their assets from Genesis Global Capital. Experienced a financial meltdown. As soon as I tried to pull out my money, I wasn't able to actually pull out my money due to them holding withdrawals. So that means my money has been held into Bitcoin on Gemini for a year, which is insane. I wasn't able to do anything with this, but luckily the asset went up and I was close to around like 4,000 or 5,000 when this happened. So I'm pretty happy that Bitcoin has gone up, especially I'm definitely making money on this account now. But the thing that worried me, especially in the past, was, am I going to get this $10,000 now that it's actually worth this amount of money? And will this Gemini Earn stuff ever get resolved? So as of recently, it appears that I will be getting my money back, especially off this update, which pretty much just says, successful resolution of Earn. This week, we announced Gemini's settlement in principle with Genesis and other creditors in the Genesis bankruptcy that will, if approved by the bankruptcy court, result in users receiving 100% of their digital assets back in kind. It still depends on the courts if this is still going to go through, but this is promising. This update brings me a lot more hope, especially from the past ones. The past ones basically said nothing really, and I thought this was going to be just tied up in the courts indefinitely. Something's actually getting dumb about this, and I'm gonna get my $10,000. Otherwise, this would be the hugest loss in my investment career, and I would be pretty bummed about it. But turns out it might not be the biggest loss, so it's still kind of pending. I know it's a little. I will say that the whole entire FTX thing that happened back in the day definitely did not help, especially since most of the people that were getting out of Gemini Earn was because of the FTX scandal, and I definitely was one of them. I just didn't get out in time, which caused me to be in this scenario right now of just holding Bitcoin. Alright guys, just keep in mind I did get really lucky in this scenario because I didn't technically lose my money yet, but it's still pending. Also, if you don't want to be in a scenario like this, the next time you buy your crypto, just get it out of the exchange and just put it into your personal digital wallet or your hard wallet. You don't want to just keep a lot of money on the exchange for examples like this. You don't really want to trust the exchange. You want to have enough money on there to just buy your crypto and just remove it from that exchange. It's just going to save you the headache later on, especially if you're going to need the money down the line. Like if I needed this money, I wouldn't have been able to pull it out because they wouldn't give you the money. So it's just important to cover your bases, and if you're able to learn from this, then I'm happy. I'm happy for you. But if you're not, and this happens to you, then I guess I told you so. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go over my combined balances right now and show you what I have in total. So let's just start off with my Trust wallet, and we'll go over the total amount in here. So I got $6,004 in my Trust wallet that is combined with DAI and Ethereum and Solana. And what I have in my Aurora wallet in total is $5,432.41. And what I have in my Gemini portfolio is $10,020.91. And in my Coinbase, I got $1,616. I wasn't changed on me, but anyways, and for a total of $23,000 in crypto. That's quite a lot of money, especially with my Robinhood account being $117,000. So I do have quite a bit in crypto, and honestly, I don't really plan on changing that. If anything, down the line, if I see some more growth, I might add a little more to my crypto accounts. Other than that, I'm not gonna put too much money in. I'm not gonna dollar cost average into crypto. I'm just gonna keep on investing into just normal stocks. If I do see a promising opportunity, I will buy into some more crypto. For the fact that crypto is getting pretty high right now, I think I'm gonna stay away from it this time. But I'm still gonna keep my crypto because all the money I put into crypto, I'm willing to lose. So if it goes up to $1 million, I guess I'm a millionaire. But if it goes down to zero, at least we tried. I think if anything, the Gemini Earn account it's a good example about how I feel about crypto in general. I was pretty excited for it in the beginning, but especially when this happened to me, I kind of just stopped investing into crypto altogether. I really didn't think the Gemini Earn problem would be happening to me, or any type of problem would happen to me with my crypto accounts, but it happened. So keep in mind, these things do happen, and it could happen to you. If you do have a lot of money into something, definitely look over the possibilities that could hurt you financially and try to prevent them. I have told you guys about my biggest loss, and I've showed you all of my crypto holdings. Let me know how much crypto you guys hold, if you guys hold any. Let me know if you guys gonna invest in crypto, or you can just stay into just normal stocks. I know it can be kind of intimidating to put a lot of money into crypto, especially when it moves up rapidly, but it moves up and it moves down, so you might get lucky and it might go up. But for me personally, I like to keep a long-term mindset when I buy different investments. That's just because I can't really deal with a lot of the short-term stuff, and I just find it a lot easier just to deal with stuff. All I have to do is buy into something I really believe in, and that'll be it. And just kind of hold from there on. It's not very complicated, and it's pretty easy, especially for me. It might be different for you, but as far as my risk tolerance, I'm okay with having this amount of money in crypto. And I would be hurt if I did lose $20,000 in crypto, but at the end of the day, it's a risk that I took, and I'm knowing the consequences, so I can only blame myself. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. If you want to look what's inside my Robinhood account, I made a video. I'll link it down in the description. If you want to help out the channel, there will also be links in the description down below.